Previously on MasterChef Back to Win,
Ramsey to Ghost Guard.
the top 18 face their first team challenge of the season.
You will be feeding the women and men of the U.S. Coast Guard.
Get some child, man!
How old are you, Blanche?
Don't holler at me.
Don't jump ship.
But under a heavy barrage of pressure,
Where's the potato?
It's stressing everybody out.
On the floor, and we just put them back on the grill.
Ow!
one cook fought a losing battle.
Alejandro, hand me your apron.
Tonight,
It's a secret that's so big, I'm almost afraid to say it on national television.
a shocking truth sets the cooks on a challenge no one saw coming.
I actually love vegan food.
That can't be true.
Tonight, you have to cook
An incredible vegan dish.
Vegetables by themselves? It's like a bad nightmare.
Gotta go now.
with immunity and elimination at stake.
This is a crowd pleaser, a moneymaker, and a winner.
The proof is on the plate.
That is not good.
The errors are significant here.
Say goodbye.
Indeed.
It's an exciting challenge tonight.
And this genre of food is very hard to execute.
Yeah. Welcome back. Let's go, guys.
Being top 17 and winning our first team challenge feels amazing, but so far, I've been like right in the middle of the pack.
Good to see you all. Line up.
I want to show the judges that I'm not here to just skate by. I'm here to win.
Right, all of you, welcome back to the MasterChef kitchen. We just come off a very big field challenge. So tonight, we got a clean slate. That means the immunity pin is up for grabs again.
Yes, chef.
For tonight's challenge, we're doing another MasterChef first. Not just because the challenge has never been seen before, but because I've been keeping a culinary secret I've never told any of you. It's a secret that's so big, I'm almost afraid to say it on national television.
Don't worry, Gordon. This is a safe space. We'll support you.
After all these years, I can finally admit that I actually love vegan food.
Wow.
That can't be true.
Are you serious? Mr. Beef Wellington likes vegetables by themselves? This just sounds like a bad nightmare.
It's taken me 20 years to get to this point. Cauliflower steak. Should be a ribeye steak, not a cauliflower steak.
You know I'm not a rabbit, and yet you serve me food that's fit for a rabbit hutch. In fact, I'm not even going to eat it.
Guys, honestly, if I can learn to cook phenomenal vegan food after all those years hating vegan, then you can learn too. Anyone with a good knowledge of flavors and techniques is capable of amazing vegan cooking. So, tonight, your challenge is cooking us an incredible vegan dish.
When it comes to cooking vegan food, look at me. I'm a meat guy. Wow, this is gonna be hard.
But first, to give you all a little inspiration, I'm going to show you how to prepare a vegan version of one of my signature dishes and turn my famous beef Wellington into my infamous beet Wellington. Everyone, please, eyes wide open.
Being a pastry chef, I don't personally have a ton of experience cooking with vegan food. I've never worked without dairy on my side, so it's definitely going to be a challenge.
When I say beets, I mean the most amazing beets. I part blanched this beetroot here, okay? Beautifully seasoned it, blanched it in boiling water. We're gonna wrap this with a vegan beet crepe. We've taken the tops of the beets, pureed them with some fresh chives and made a proper crepe batter. So lightly oil the pan, season the bottom of the pan, get that toasting a little bit and get this crepe in. Now spread it throughout. From there, release that. Little tap, tilt that down, around, push away, and turn over. And get a really nice colour on there.
Stop it, chef.
That goes on to your cling film, okay? From there, take your mushrooms and literally just spread that out nice and thinly. I've got some chestnut mushrooms that I've chopped, taking the water out. Next, take your beet, stick that in the middle, okay? So roll that over, nice and tight like that. Squeeze in the ends, and just tighten that like that. You can now start to see that sort of shape of the Wellington. So we set that in the fridge, literally like that, 5 minutes. Now we start with that vegan pastry. Lay that down, We don't use eggs, clearly, because it's vegan. What I've got is this incredible brine from chickpeas. So brush nicely. Once you've set your little cylinder in the fridge, literally sit that on top there. And now we're going to roll that over nice and tight. And then squeeze and twist. Set that again in the fridge, 5 minutes. Now, once that's set, get your brush again and lightly paste over with your brine from your chickpeas. And then I've got some toasted pumpkin seeds that sit on top. And that goes in the oven for 12 to 14 minutes. As that's cooking, we're going to start dressing the plate. And this is where the dish goes up to a completely another level now.
It's so incredible. Watching Gordon cook,
We've got golden beet puree.
he's like an artist bringing paints and colors to life on a blank canvas.
Take these roasted beets and just sit them on the plate.
You just see all these ingredients just magically transformed into this beautiful vegan dish. I'm stunned by that transformation.
Take your pastry out.
Wow.
That is perfect.
Slice off the ends very carefully. You can feel how crispy that pastry is. Lift that up. Nicely done. And look, amazing.
Oh, wow.
Perfect. A little touch of acidity with a beautiful balsamic vinegar. And then finally, we're going to finish that with a nice bright green vinaigrette.
Wow, chef.
And there we have a beautiful roasted beet Wellington. And that's how a true MasterChef executes a delicious vegan dish.
It's so gorgeous.
Now, tonight, you'll have 1 hour to create a stunning vegan dish.
Now, all of the produce will not be found in that pantry. It will be found in our beautiful MasterChef garden, which is located outside.
Out there, you will find all the freshest fruits and vegetables that you could ever desire for the most delicious vegan dish.
You'll also have access to a limited pantry with even more vegan-friendly ingredients.
Whoever cooks the best vegan dish tonight will earn the coveted immunity pin. And the cook who makes the worst dish tonight will be eliminated.
Is everybody ready to hit MasterChef Garden?
Yes, sir.
Right, your 60 minutes start now. Let's go.
Go, go, go! Get to the garden!
Come on, guys. Hustle, push. Let's go.
Go. Come on.
Let's go. Move it. Pressure's on.
Ooh, that's beautiful. Oh my God.
This.
Basil, I am so sorry.
Jalapenos. The MasterChef garden is incredible. But why couldn't we have some meat on ice out there? We couldn't have a couple turkey legs or some steaks out there? Like, come on.
Ginger. Oh, mushrooms. More mushrooms. Sweet.
Gabe, you good?
Yes, chef. Got a lot of
Inspired?
stuff out here. Oh, hell yes, chef.
Good man.
Hell yeah.
Flakes.
Randy,
Yes.
is your garden like this at
I
home?
actually have a huge herb garden at
I bet
home
you do.
because there's not very many herbs at the grocery stores around me.
Right.
Garlic. No, I don't need it. I'm so excited to be doing this vegan challenge because I was a vegetarian for a good chunk of my life and I actually raised my daughter as a vegetarian. Now I'm about to do a dish that means so much to me, something I cook for my daughter all the time. So I'm really excited to show what I can do.
Let's rock and roll, Shanika.
Look at that. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is heavy. Using our muscles today.
Let's get it.
Come on.
Get those flavors.
What a beautiful garden out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can see a lot of ideas flowing.
To do the kind of ambitious, complex preparations to get to a vegan dish and make it flavorful without using dairy or meat, it's very difficult. Really, you have to pull out your creativity here.
Absolutely.
Nope.
Look at this.
I can do this.
There we go. Being Lebanese, a lot of our food is veggie forward, and I'm going to use recipes that my grandmother taught me. I'm making Lebanese falafel. It's what I grew up on, with watermelon radish, the micro cilantro, and parsley. This challenge was made for me, and I'm really excited, and I hope the judges love it.
All right, go time.
Perfect. That's awesome. Tonight I'm making a jackfruit Peking duck taco with pickled vegetables and garnished with a ton of fresh herbs.
Jackfruit is a great meat substitute, and it takes on whatever flavors you put into it, so I'm really excited to showcase this.
There we go.
I don't know what that is, but it don't look good.
Honestly, I have not tons of knowledge with vegan food. I'm a meat and potatoes kind of girl, but you know, I want to show that Southern food is versatile. So I'm gonna make a creamy vegan cashew polenta with crispy lemon kale and a fresh herb oil. Hopefully I can be able to hold my own in the kitchen today. Don't forget the kale.
Come on, get it in there.
15 minutes gone. We're down now to 45 minutes. Keep it going.
Woo! Let's go, guys.
All right, Senor Federico, what do you got going on? Talk to us about your dish.
So I'm doing a take on mapo tofu. I'm making mapo tofu nudi, and I'm gonna serve it with a mapo sauce, which is a Chinese spice sauce.
So the nudi is an Italian pasta where it's just a filling that's coated in a little bit of flour. So the flour is just a container for usually ricotta. So how do you transform that concept of the Italian nudi to the vegan nudi?
Silken tofu has a very similar consistency to ricotta.
But the question is, ricotta, you would bind it with eggs. What are you going to bind this with?
I'm gonna bind it with flour, salt, and chives. I've done this technique before, and it actually does come together very organically.
This is like super ambitious. The idea of the dish is good, so I hope you can pull this off.
I'm taking a risk by doing something that no one's ever done before or even attempted in this kitchen.
There is definitely a lot of pressure to succeed because I got my apron on a dessert that was vegan, but I've never done this dish in 60 minutes.
Oh gosh, I need to like really hustle.
And I'm hoping that it will work out, but I am nervous.
Oh God.
For this vegan challenge, the stakes are high for me just because I got my apron on a dessert that was vegan. But I'm just gonna keep myself focused and power through.
I've got this.
Just over 40 minutes to go. Remember, 3 stunning plates, 1 immunity pin up for grabs. Let's go.
Hi, sorry.
We got this.
Right, Dara, how are we feeling?
Hi, Chef. I'm feeling great.
Tell me about the dish. What are you doing?
So today I'll be doing a jackfruit Peking duck taco.
Wow, and what are you going to do to that jackfruit?
I'm going to be marinating it in hoisin, sesame oil, a ton of Asian flavors.
Wow, smart move on the jackfruit. Love that. Where did you come from, this idea?
Chef, this is a dish, Peking duck, that I eat every Christmas Eve with my family. And
Right.
it's a dish that I know has a ton of flavor.
Young lady, elevate this dish. Good luck.
Yes, Chef.
Perfect.
All right, these are done.
So I'm doing a coconut key lime panna cotta with a passion fruit and mango coulis and a toasted macadamia and pink peppercorn crumble and vegan donuts. I got an ambitious dessert today, but I definitely want to stand out.
Shane from Texas, you are a meat man at heart, right?
Yes, sir.
You'll love your beef. Have you ever cooked a vegan dish before?
I feel like I have a lot to live up to. On the last challenge I was on MasterChef Junior, I won the vegan dish.
You won?
Wow.
Yes, sir.
I never thought I'd say this, but you've just turned me vegan for the night. Do you want to turn vegan?
No, Chef. I'm gonna be making a risotto arancini, and I want to incorporate some fresh vegetables, so I'm adding pumpkin.
Okay, now we're 3 challenges in, and you're our youngest competitor. Do you feel like you belong here with the adults?
I definitely feel like I belong here. I don't think age is necessarily a matter in the kitchen. It's all about what you've done and like your experience, and I feel like I definitely have enough experience to be here.
Good luck.
Perfect. And I need some tomato in there too.
Right, Derek, how are you feeling?
Hi, Chef.
Tell me about the dish.
I'm kind of inspired by you a little bit. I'm taking a classic beef tartare and making a beet tartare.
Okay, nice. So a tartare is beautifully cut if it's a beef.
Yep.
So you're going to finely dice?
I'm going to pressure cook them, chill them, and then I'm going to mix them in the food processor with capers, some balsamic, and then I'm putting a smashed avocado.
Well, give one base the texture. Just don't give me 2 layers of puree, because if I'm going to eat a beetroot, I want to have a bit of a bite to the beetroot.
Okay.
Okay? What does immunity mean for you tonight?
I've been kind of middle of the road, and I want to show people I'm stepping up and that I'm here to win this thing.
Young man, good luck.
Yes, Chef. Heard.
Keep it together.
Done, done, done.
I'm not afraid cooking vegan because I have a full vegan menu at my restaurant, so it probably is my advantage tonight.
Bowen!
Hi!
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
What is this?
Chickpeas and also mushrooms.
Oh, nice. And so talk to us about your dish.
I want to make cabbage roll and also tofu scallop, serving with mango coconut risotto.
How are you going to cook the tofu?
I want to be creative, so I'm going to marinate with tamari and olive oil and with leek, so give the flavor. And also, I want to give a scallop look.
Very smart. If you can nail the flavors and make it right and tasty, you have a winning combination on your hands. Good luck, my friend.
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, got it.
We're down to 30 minutes to go.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Got this.
Samantha.
Chef.
Right, how are we feeling?
Good, Chef.
Tell me about the dish. What are you doing?
I am doing a stuffed potato pancake, Chef.
Wow.
Inside is going to be a very cooked down meaty mushroom filling.
Right.
They've got a lot of earthiness, and it's just a very great meat substitute for vegans. And then I'm going to do some caramelized onions on top, and I'm going to attempt at making a vegan sour cream.
Where did the idea come from?
Living in New York, I went to a pierogi shop a lot, so it's kind of playing off of that.
How are you going to stuff the potatoes? Because that's not even boiling yet. You need to get those potatoes cooked fast. And you've got a lot of mushrooms packed in one pan. Get another pan on there so you can switch them out as well. So you've got two things working at once.
Yes,
that
chef.
way it's going to move twice as quick. And make sure in that mushroom, make it flavoursome inside. This is back to win now. You came back for a reason, yes?
Yes, Chef.
Prove it. Let's go.
Yes, Chef. Thank you, Chef.
Almost there.
How you doing, Dora?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing, girl.
I've never seen the MasterChef kitchen as energised as this.
Let's go, Peter.
I am so impressed, I have to say.
So Derek's doing a beet tartare. The only issue I had is going to puree both of them, avocado base and a beet puree. So I said, look, give it some texture. Don't just stick two purees on the plate. But if that comes together, they could be stunning.
Perfect. Now, Bowen gonna take these tofu and they're mimicking scallops.
Really?
And if Bowen can transform those tofu cylinders and give them any kind of resemblance to a scallop, that's a stroke of genius.
Absolutely.
Now, Fred is doing a version of a very traditional Chinese dish called mapo tofu, which is traditionally with some sort of ground pork or beef, and he's gonna make these little dumplings or nudie.
At the end of the day, this dish is complex. He's got a lot of techniques going on. But Fred, he's the strongest vegan cook in this competition. So I have sky-high expectations for him.
Oh, gosh. It's all skinny.
How you feeling, baby?
I'm all right. A little rushed.
Samantha, she's doing a potato cake, a sort of vegan-inspired pierogi.
Oh, wow, that's
Beautiful
cool.
idea. But she's way behind. She still has to assemble all the pierogi elements, and her potatoes aren't even cooked yet.
That is not good at all.
That's not a good sign.
Guys, 25 minutes to go. Keep it going.
I'm worried because it took me 15 minutes to peel and dice all of those potatoes, and they're still boiling. Come on. I'm a little nervous. If I take too long, I won't get enough components on the plate. Oh my goodness, just stay calm. Breathe, you got it now. Oh my goodness, just stay calm. Breathe, you got it. No. Time is working against me. I have a lot of potatoes to cook for my vegan potato pancakes, but luckily my potatoes are just starting to finish cooking. Hell yes. The priority is definitely getting these potatoes shaped and formed into those potato pancakes. In order to get that done, unfortunately, I'm sacrificing a little bit of the other elements. So I have to make sure that everything that goes onto that plate is perfect.
Let's go, Samantha. Let's go.
Guys, 20 minutes to go. Keep it going.
Oh, yes. Just cook, baby. Come behind, come behind.
Perfect.
Shelly,
Hey.
what's up?
How are
What's
you?
happening here? This looks like a curry.
Yep. I'm making a curry tofu with a vegan roti.
Yeah, I
I
like
gotta
that.
represent all my Caribbean cooking that I grew up eating. I'm just trying to channel my daughter right now because this is one of the dishes she really likes.
Of course. What are some of the other vegetables you're gonna put in here?
Green beans, it's gonna have some bell peppers.
But Shelly, in my humble opinion, you're using
Yes.
vegetables that are easily found. You have a
Yes.
beautiful MasterChef garden out there. Think about maybe some more luxurious vegetables.
I'm gonna try
just
to really
saying.
stay true to tradition as much as possible because when I
Okay.
tend to veer from that, it's kind of when I screw up things.
Does the vegan challenge intimidate you?
Now I feel really good.
All right, thank you very much, Shelly.
Thank you, Chef. This is hot, hot, hot. Do we got some smoke? We need all the smoke today. All right.
Oh, yes.
I'm doing good.
I'm so proud of this polenta. You can't even tell it's missing butter and cream.
Right, Shanika.
Yes, chef.
How you feeling?
Good. I'm making my homemade mozzarella now so I can form my balls, get them cool.
You're doing a homemade mozzarella?
Yeah, vegan.
Tell me about the dish.
So I'm doing a caprese salad. I'm going to use heirloom tomatoes, and I'm having a basil vinaigrette.
Yeah, I love that
Check
idea.
out the drip.
I love that idea.
Check out that drip.
How are you going to make vegan mozzarella?
I'm using nutritional yeast, agar-agar, a little bit of tapioca flour. Once I'm done cooking this down so it gets solidified, I'm going to marinate them in that olive oil with a little bit of oregano.
Where are these ideas coming from?
You know, I went vegan for 3 months after I gained 30 pounds eating pasta every day in culinary arts school, and I had to make recipes that taste good to me.
Sounds amazing.
Thanks, chef.
That's good, that's good, that's good.
Hello, Amanda.
Hi, Joe.
What are you cooking for us today?
I'm making falafel.
Are you going to do very traditional, or are you going to add your own little twist to it?
So I was inspired by the garden, so I have some watermelon radish,
Love
which
it.
isn't traditional. We have the micro cilantro that I'm gonna have with my tomatoes and dress them in a little salad, and pickled red onions as well.
You're playing a high-risk game here because I have a certain opinion on falafel. I'm sure Rowan does, as Gordon does. I know the dish, and I know what it's supposed to taste like.
Right, that's true.
So this better be top, Amanda.
You got it.
We're down to the last 10 minutes now. Last 10 minutes, keep it going. Come on.
Behind.
Keep going. The speed in what they're working is incredible, isn't it?
Okay, that's good.
Shanika, she's doing a homemade vegan mozzarella.
Oh, wow.
This dish sounds amazing.
Here we go. That's perfect.
Amanda is making a falafel, but it's a huge risk because we all know what we want our falafel to taste like. Will hers get to the level? I don't know.
Last 5 minutes. Keep it going.
Think about your plating, guys. Let's go.
Oh my God. Everything's going good, and then I realized there's 5 minutes left on the clock, but I didn't fry my tofu. And I am freaking out right now because I got rotis to create, and my curry's starting to reduce way too much.
Oh, look, Shelly's really behind. She needs to hustle.
Oh, God. Okay, here we go.
Let's go, Shelly. Come on. Finish up, finish up. Let's go.
Derek, taste the textures.
That's what I'm doing.
Come on, let's go. Samantha, let's go.
Come on, get color.
Let's go. Come on, guys.
Worried about Shelly.
Me too. What is she? She's rolling more roti at 2 minutes left. That is not good.
You got to go. You with me?
Yes, chef. Yes, yes.
Let's go. 70 seconds.
Shelly, come on. Let's go. Right, get that roti out. Get it cut now. Now. Now.
Yes, chef.
1 minute, everyone. Garnish, garnish. Let's go.
Oh, gosh.
15 seconds to go. Now, Shelly.
Oh my goodness.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's
And
ahead
stop.
in the air.
Well done.
Woo!
Yes.
You good?
No.
I'm emotional not because I'm representing so many people that I feel like I really didn't do it justice. I just know it could be better.
I just hope somebody screwed it more than me.
Now, we're going to take a final look at all of your dishes. And from there, we'll determine who's in the top 3 and, sadly, who's entering the bottom 3.
Bowen, did you invent this dish today?
Yes, I was trying to make some Italian flavor in there. Coconut mango risotto. That's something
Italian flavor. Coconuts and mangoes.
No, it's Italian risotto, but I made my own flavors.
Thank you, Bowen.
Thank you.
Shanika.
Yes, chef?
What was the cooking that you did?
The cooking that I did was with my mozzarella.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And what's the cream?
The cream is a garlic cashew aioli.
Beautiful.
I took all your suggestions, hand-diced the beets.
Visually, it looks beautiful. Really good.
I know some of my fellow contestants are really nervous about this being a vegan challenge because they love to eat meat.
You taste that?
Yes, I did.
Stick your finger in it.
Touch more salt.
It's truly anyone's game. This competition is super fierce.
You made the taco shell yourself?
I did. It's a mandarin pancake.
Yeah.
I think some people are doing too much conceptually. You can do incredible things without having such elaborate food.
All right, Fred, this dish was really ambitious. Did you get it all done?
Yes, I did.
You tasted that, right?
Yes, I did.
Sweet.
I feel like I stayed true to myself in this challenge and can't necessarily tell that from other dishes.
Samantha, it's just fried mashed potatoes.
It's a stuffed potato pancake, so the mushroom filling is in there.
It's inside.
It's inside, Chef.
Mysterious.
If I mess this up, I'm gonna be super disappointed in myself.
Amanda, do you feel that your lovely family, will they be happy with this falafel?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Were you planning on giving it some more like color or wow, or is that what it's supposed to look like?
I was, but I ran out of time.
Ran out of time.
Michael, you kind of separated yourself from the pack. You're one of the few that did dessert. Did you think that decision paid off?
I hope so.
Well done. Brandy, you happy with the decision of putting in some cashews into that polenta?
I am. It's super creamy. I feel like it tastes like it has heavy cream and butter in it.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah. A lot of good stuff out there.
There's some great dishes out there.
Yeah. How many techniques did he do? He was a busy boy.
Yeah, that's like a restaurant-ready dish.
Let's go to the bottom. I look at that garden out there and I look at her plate. It's like,
nothing
really?
happening.
She's just usually pretty smart. Something's not right today.
Shall we? I'm ready.
Tonight, the plates. Some of them are spectacular. It really confirms how much I've grown to love vegan food. With that said, we've agreed on 3 exceptional dishes. Remember, one of you 3 will receive a stunning immunity pin. And the first dish we'd like to taste and take a much deeper look at, we felt that this individual put their own spin on vegan food, and it really does ooze such finesse. Please come forward. Derek.
Wow, what a relief. Finally. I'm in the top 3. I listened to Gordon. I took all of his advice. I got it on the plate. I'm stoked.
Young man, describe the dish.
This is a beet tartare with a smashed avocado base, a cashew garlic aioli, and a scratch-made sesame crostini.
This dish is flashy. It's you. It's just everything we want on a plate.
Thanks, Chef.
Derek, beetroots are delicious. I'm glad you didn't just blitz your beetroot, so we got some texture. But a touch of chili running through that, I think it would have been a near-perfect dish.
Yeah, I think the genius for me was you were able to pair beets with avocado, which is a hard sort of marriage to make. You have something that's very creamy and fresh with avocado, and then you have beets, which are very earthy and dense. The fact that you chose those particular ingredients to highlight the beets, I think, is really smart and clever.
Thank you.
I think this dish is better than versions I have of this in my restaurants. This is a crowd pleaser, a moneymaker, and a winner. Great dish.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Derek. Good job.
Good job.
Wow, that's awesome. You killed it, Derek.
All righty. The second dish that we would like to taste further is from someone who has been in the middle of the pack up to this point, but came to life tonight by cooking in her cultural wheelhouse. Please come forward, Amanda.
I'm so excited. I know my family would be so proud of this dish.
Amanda, please describe your dish.
Today I made for you a falafel using cilantro, parsley, and mint from the garden. I also made a pickled watermelon radish along with a tomato cilantro salad and a creamy tahini sauce and homemade pita.
It is everything that a falafel should be. It is inviting. It looks so beautiful. This is just too good to not want to just jump in right now.
The pita bread is thin. It's got that toasty flavor that you want. But what lifts this for me, which I've never had before, is the pickling of those radishes. Right amount of acidity in there, delicious. But then the falafel, the crispiness, the way you were flavoring that chickpea, and the cook on them was exceptional. So it is street food, elevated, terrestrial quality.
Thank you, Chef.
I bow down to your falafelness. This is unreal. It's just everything you expect. You know, it's the creamy, herbaceous interior of the falafel is there. You didn't over-fry the exterior, which a lot of people do. I love it. Beyond reproach.
Thank you so much.
Delicious.
This is a perfect falafel, but in this level of competition, is a perfect falafel enough to win immunity?
We'll find out.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Good job.
Thanks.
The final vegan dish in the top 3 that we'd like to taste. It's made by a cook who really presented a restaurant quality plate, and it belongs to Bowen.
This moment is what I've been waiting for. The technique, the flavors, the creations, all in this dish. I deserve to get an immunity pin.
All right, Bowen, tell us what you made.
I made tofu scallop, Chinese cabbage roll, and the mango coconut risotto, and served with Thai curry sauce.
It looks appealing, it looks complex. You can see the work, you can see the thought, and you can see the time that went into it.
Thank you so much.
Can't wait to eat this. Look at that.
Tofu is exceptional.
Thank you.
Risotto. I don't think it needs that risotto. And there's nowhere in Italy that puts mango in a risotto. But the flavors are on point. And I think what you've done is beautifully articulated the fake scallops with the sear and just their perfect color on them. Good job, Bowen.
What you have here is truly elegant. I don't know how, but you did it, young man. I'm really taken back by it. If you want vegan food that's creative, that's packed with flavor, that has a voice and a narrative, this is it.
I think that this dish is kind of a triumph in textures as well. This is a real top-class dish.
Thank you. I'm really happy.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Bowen. Good job.
Come on.
That was good.
Yeah, really good. Very tough. So, Derek, the beet was delicious.
Just keep cooking like that.
Falafel?
Is it good enough?
Oh, it was delicious.
Bowen's dish?
I think it is so clever to make those cups.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Got it? We agree?
Yeah. Derek, Amanda, Bowen, 3 amazing vegan dishes, but only one of you will receive the immunity pin. The dish tonight that deserves the immunity pin by a fraction above the other 2. Congratulations goes to... Derek, Amanda, Bowen, the vegan dish that deserves the immunity pin by a fraction above the other 2. Congratulations goes to... Amanda.
Let's go.
Please, can we get your pin?
Yay, I have the immunity pin. Yay, thank you. Thank you so much. I didn't think it was gonna happen. I'm so proud of myself.
All 3 of you, please, make your way up to the balcony. Well done. Great job.
Good job, Amanda.
I love the balcony. This is amazing.
Sadly, we also noticed a few dishes tonight that did not meet our MasterChef Back to Win standards. That means one of you will be leaving. The first dish we must examine even further looks slightly anemic, a little bit unfinished, and we were concerned it may not be cooked properly either. Please come forward. Shelley.
Yep. I'm so disappointed in myself right now. This is a dish that I've made on a weekly basis for my daughter. I should have done better.
Please describe your dish and tell me what you brought in from the garden.
It's a curry tofu topped with a vegan sour cream and a scratch-made roti. And from the garden, green beans, bell peppers, and shallots.
It doesn't look like you. It looks bare.
100%.
Shelley, oh dear. Watching the way you cooked previously, it's such a dream. Tonight, you've had a nightmare, young lady. The curry's just over-reduced, and there's nowhere near enough vegetables in there that screams a beautiful vegan curry. The balance of spice is delicious, but the rest is just, it's not Shelley.
This dish is so warming and emotional. I can tell it's emotional for you. I think in your head, you wanted this to be something so grand that you forgot to kind of put it in some of the elements of the dish. It just needs more veggie. You could have really realized that garden in a different way.
Absolutely.
I agree with all the comments. It seems like an unfinished dish to me, which I think it is.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Shelley.
Thanks. Okay, the next dish comes from a cook who made an impressive mark in season 9, but whose vegan cooking skills missed the mark tonight. Please come forward, Samantha.
My heart is definitely in my stomach. Bottom 3 is never an easy place to be. My dish may look simple, but at the end of the day, I think the seasoning is on point, and I think the judges will see that.
Thank you. Okay, Samantha, what did you make us?
Today I have for you a stuffed potato pancake with a mushroom filling, and I made a vegan sour cream to go with it.
It looks so minimalistic. It's like we took half your time away.
Shall we?
You know what this tastes like to me? It's like a frozen pocket or something that you would get in the frozen section. It's just mashed potatoes with mushrooms in there. There's no heat. There's no usage of herbs. It's just really boring.
This seems, to me, like, I'm going to tell you straight, it seems like one component out of 4 of a mediocre breakfast or brunch plate.
I've got hardly any flavor in my mushrooms. All I've got is a really nice crispy outside of that potato. It's almost like I'm talking to the wrong person because I know what you've done, but I'm just not tasting it tonight. I'm sorry.
Yes, chef. Thank you.
The final dish that we would like to taste from the bottom 3 is from somebody whose sauce left a lot to be desired.
Oh, that's me.
Please come forward. The final dish that we would like to taste from the bottom 3 is from Fred.
I took a huge risk with this dish, and the judges know I can execute vegan food properly.
Fred.
But I can see there's a lot of disappointment in the 3 judges' eyes.
Fred, please describe your dish.
I have here today tofu nudi with a mapo sauce that features the roasted garden vegetables and some tofu crema.
Fred, you know, you plate like an artist, and it's like you had a blindfold on tonight. This presentation is like we're back to MasterChef Junior. It's just clumped in a bowl. Fred, my issue here is you've got so much salt. It's absolutely imploding. And the nudi are rock hard, and so there's just no texture. There's a richness behind the tofu. I love that, but it tastes canned.
Oh, damn. For me, to see this and that promise of mapo tofu, and I get this, and I'm just completely let down. It is way over the top salty. But the great thing that I love is actually the eggplant. It's perfectly cooked. It's melting in your mouth. I dig that.
The idea of the dish is good, but your technique really lets you down. The errors are significant here because it's difficult to eat this.
It's hard to believe that just last week you were wearing an immunity pin and standing tall and proud in front of the competition, and you've fallen flat, young man.
Thank you, Fred.
It's okay, no matter what happened here.
Shelley, Samantha, Fred, Dara, Ron, and myself, I've got a very tough decision to think about. Please, excuse us. Gents.
I hate this part.
So Shelley's, the dish was half finished, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's too bad.
Samantha's, it's almost like Samantha had checked out halfway through.
I can't believe that that's an hour of work.
Yeah.
Mine was boring, you know.
They called mine canned.
They called mine frozen.
Fred was dreaming tonight. That's not him, is it?
No, it's not.
The eggplant was good.
Yes, that was one pleasant respite.
Are we clear?
Yep, we're clear. Straight.
Good luck, guys.
You too.
Right, this has been a very tough decision, but there was one dish that we felt was way below par. That dish belongs to... Samantha.
Oh, Sam.
Tonight, that dish wasn't anywhere near MasterChef Back to Win. Fred, Shelley, say goodbye to Samantha and head back to your benches, please.
I love you so much. I'm so happy to have met you.
I'll see you in New York, okay?
Thank you, Fred.
Young lady, tonight you may have cooked like you've given up, but let me tell you something really important. I haven't given up on you. Continue that journey. Promise me?
Yes, I promise, Chef.
You have so much talent. You know what's right, what's wrong. This doesn't define you. Hopefully it just makes you stronger.
Sam, please place the apron on your bench and say goodbye. Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
Take care.
To be back to cook for these judges again has been amazing. It's been an amazing experience connecting with some of these other chefs. In past seasons, they've looked at somebody's potential, but we all have potential, so that's not a factor this season. Season 12 is unlike any other beast.
Damn.
See you later, girl. But my culinary journey is not over for me. Bye, everyone. The competition is just too tough this year.
Next time, welcome back. The cooks take a virtual culinary trip around the globe. Japan. In a Southern-inspired fusion challenge.
Oh, great. An Ethiopian Southern fusion? That's crazy.
With celebrity chef Tiffany Derry in the house.
The idea is to punch in as much flavor as quick as you can.
I'm really scared now.
Tasted that before?
Never even heard of it.
Oh, my Lord.
Why is it dropping?
They look like they're burning.
Southern fusion.
You're onto something.
It really is a celebration of flavor.
It's called perfection. Spirals into confusion.
This dish looks bad.
It's just bizarre.
It's kind of a disaster.
I should have paid attention in geography.
One potato, two potato.